PS4. Now I would say, now before you guys are wondering what is this game about, this is a free-to-play game that was released on the PSN store at Signature and this December. And this is a console port of the same name. So it's a game of the same name that was ported to the PS4. And apparently, if you don't have a horsepower PC that is overpowered, if you have a underpowered PC, this is the game for you. Now I would say that quick story, I did actually play this game on my PC. I used to, but the frame rate was kind of bad. I couldn't even get it to reload most of the times. It was unplayable for my computer since the RAM was not capable. The GPU was not ready. The graphics card was only rated to two-dimensional games such as FS's coverage, and video driver and the sound driver was only bearable. So that's why I had to wait. I was gonna make this video on Twitch, but I figured that I might as well make it on YouTube since it was not possible to do that with my graphics card being so pretty crap, in my honesty. And judging by the fact I managed to do this on the consoles. So if you didn't know, TROVE is similar to, I guess, the Minecraft in its own person aspect. And what this is that this game specializes in open world scenario. If it's an RPG elements, and what TROVE has that Minecraft does is it has. I have to say it has some. It has some great MMORPG elements that you won't see in Minecraft. As a matter of fact, this is a better improvement over, I say, Minecraft in general. Don't get me wrong, I do play Minecraft, but the game is not the same. And sometimes multiplayer is really difficult when it's just really the same thing. So this is a huge improvement that I have. So how do I find out this game, you might ask? Honestly, there was this type of game that was in the I think it was Cube World. Yeah, Cube World was the same as TROVE. Apparently, there was no download you could download. I tried to source out the torrents for Cube World. It was difficult to find. I have to say it was difficult to find the actual torrent for Cube World. Maybe because they didn't release the game yet. And I think it was back in 2015 or 2014 where Cube World was somewhat benefit. And I couldn't find the official download link for the game. So I might as well rely on TROVE. Now the problem with TROVE on the PC is that it took, I think, 2 hours or 4 hours for the game to download as a exe file. Because this is an MMORPG, there was some crucial updates to this game that you can only imagine how many updates you have to wait for this one game. And while I did, and the thing I never managed to accomplish is trying to play on the PC. I did have a capture device to show footage of this on the PC. Maybe because I didn't have enough currency to even afford one. So that was a huge point. I had to wait until this game was in the free-to-play category of PlayStation Plus, since it was the only way you could actually play this. Since the PS4 has better RAM, better graphics cards, better CPU, better graphics card, better video driver, better sound drive, song driver, and it has to. I mean, I can use it, but if you really, if you really games, this is the game for you. And I mentioned it. This, um, I did, I did play this game before, and I did play this game before, and it at first there was some problems with the connection that I have. Also, you didn't notice today it's pretty much snowing. Yeah, so pretty much if you want to walk me with my lifetime, I just pretty much try to avoid the actual outside. And the good part is that I actually enjoy the snow. Now, another thing I want to note is that you can't. I'm trying to move. They say if you press the triangle button, you can move your items, but they don't usually do that. And yeah, so what makes this game? The main focus of this game is that all you really do is just go to dungeons at the dungeons, and the game gets harder once you rank in the ranks. It's not that difficult once you play at 30 minutes of this game. That way the game would be so much simple. But the goal of this game is to uh, go through dungeons, get more XP, get better gear, and defeat bosses. Then you will be able to do. Because I'm assuming that the highest player population only specializes in high levels. And really, this is my first time playing on the PS3. I didn't actually get to play this on the PC since, you know, when it comes to crappy internet connection, it's extremely bad. And sucks that I didn't get a chance to play Cube World because it was similar to TROVE, but the problem is that they didn't have the download. It sucks, but it's no biggie. I could manage to survive with or without Cube World. And I see so many Minecraft whip-offs on the iOS and Android devices, but this one was different since this is a original IP that they make so far. I have to admit that no experience is the same. Each environment is different. I have to admit that the environments are kind of high detail. For pixel art, I say that this is the most high detail visuals you could do when it comes to graphics. Even though I don't really care about the graphics, I only care about the gameplay the most, because even if I did care the graphics, what's the whole point? People are not going to care about the visuals. You can make any game shell shaded, and nobody cares if you complain that graphics are bad. That's my motto, and I can honestly don't understand why that was the case. But so enough. So the whole part of this game is you go to dungeons, you get XP, get some gear, increase your powering, and vice versa. I have to admit that I did play halfway to the game until I get to a zone. I have to admit that I'm doing so well with the high DPS rates. The biggest problem about this game is that it doesn't have a offline capability. Normally with free-to-play games, they are work hard offline capability, but this one is different. But you need to have a stable internet connection. Unfortunately, I did play halfway to this game, and this is not my first time I played this as before. I did play halfway to this game until I was for 7. Now I'm meant to reach to for 8. And the game is somewhat fun, but if you want to get advanced to the higher stages, you might need to get higher of a gear, because as you increase in ranks, go to increasing levels, the enemies will get difficult to defeat. And that's what I enjoy about this game, is that it has some retrospect. Pretty much Minecraft has that, but really, Minecraft doesn't really have any creativity. That's just usually my opinion, but when you try to play a game that was meant for, I say, casuals, it's really difficult. Oh, speaking of Minecraft, I pretty much showed that people always say that the Minecraft community is cancelled as in it's cringeworthy. I mean, granted, the game was really easy for everyone. You can't say that the game was cringeworthy when the game was easy for everyone. I don't know why people make cringe compilations on Minecraft. I mean, yes, they did, I don't know, mock them. Sure, the videos are cringeable, but was it really necessary to make cringe compilations? That's what I noticed. A lot of people make fun of the Minecraft community to be the cringiest and the most oversaturated fan base. But if you actually look at the picture art that the community make, you would be surprised how great the picture art goes. They actually did so well with the detail house that it's actually more books. And Minecraft has become so popular that really you have to go to Google image and see for yourself how many houses they could do. With so much detail that they put, you might be wondering if they actually do anything. And that's pretty much the best part of Minecraft and the community also. And speaking of Minecraft, we have a pinball machine. That's something you don't even see every day. I can't believe I've got this on video. Alright then. Wow, I guess I was too cocky. I guess I almost registered. I underestimated them for a bit. Oh yeah, speaking of Minecraft, wow, I hit the maximum. Wow, that's at the maximum. That seems great. Yeah, so as I was saying, if you actually understand the Minecraft community, they actually have some creative aspects to the game that you won't really see as I don't know, game ideas. I say people hated Minecraft I think people hated the community because they're not used to seeing children making cringy songs. I mean, granted, the finance of Freddy's community is so bad. I mean, granted, yeah, it's not if you fandom is perfect. People say bronies are more cringy than the actual juggalos, but really, I listened to the same clown policies multiple times. And what makes it weird is that people say that bronies are usually the cringiest people, but really, if you think about it, it's kind of pathetic that you actually make assumptions over a community that you don't even understand. because where I come from, I've seen cringe-worthy content most of the times, but you don't even see me make the first cringe compilations. Because why should I? I just find cringe compilations clickbait and mostly a cash in for YouTube's popularity. Because what I know so far is that so many supposed YouTube commentators such as Eevee is here at Keemstar, they just use it to gain fame, whatever times. That's pretty much the life in YouTube. Is that half of the YouTube community will rather have other people online and cyberbully others than actually make their own content originally. I mean, I don't usually see that much creativity in YouTube anymore, especially in 2016. But I was hoping that ever since they were bought by Google, they would do something better. It's kind of weird that Minecraft and the Minecraft community is mainly targeted, because if you actually see the maps and the multiplayer aspects, they actually got some pretty great artists that would make good immersions. I mean, even have mods, but if you look at the modern community, there's even a waifu mod. You don't even see that. Now, honestly, you don't even see that at TROVE with TROVE because it's an MMORPG. If you cheat in an MMORPG, chances are you will be banned from online from making exports. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the closest you can get to the actual reality. And it's not as if you could tell me from experiences that, well, Minecraft is mostly for children. I agree, but keep in mind that the game is rated E for everyone. I just find it unnecessary that you have to make cringe compilations on a different fan base. Yes, I understand that not every story is perfect, but was that really necessary to call for? And it seems weird, but I would never make a cringe compilations. Why? Because to what sense do I want to cyberbully other people? Cringe compilations are usually made by people who have nothing better to do in their lives. Really, if you think about it, it's actually depressing that YouTube allowed this to happen. I don't understand, how can YouTube be narrow-minded? You have so many people that harass other people online that you tell me that it's neutral. I don't see what's so neutral about people harassing other people online. I don't know. I don't want to negotiate the fundamentals of YouTube psychology because karma is karma. We don't really give a crap about consequences. And I could just use clickbait scenarios to just win the hearts. I don't know. It's also difficult to get better weapons than this high level since I don't know. But I will say that if you really wanted to say my opinion, Minecraft is not a bad community. It's just the people. I mean, sometimes, of course, the community is not always perfect, but it was not something that was called for. People should not make cringe compilations on people. Yes, there will be some knock jobs and odd characters that are strange, but I pretty much disagree with the fact that you have to make cringe compilations on people who are different. Because it's just a shame that the year in YouTube it's just weird that in the YouTube community they need to make cringe compilations. I'm not one of those people that makes clickbait scenarios, And it's, you know, if it, particularly if he still assists even from the state. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I don't know, but I wanted to customize this show, but yeah, it's also disappointing that when it comes to stay at YouTube, there's so many people that will constantly harass other people who are different. It's also disappointing, but I don't really see the whole point of making a video on a YouTube post and making commentary. That's my personal opinion, but I just don't really see the whole point. And I'm one of those people who will, I'll even fail play. Really, I will always be in fair play from day one. This game, other than that, this game is kind of decent for a new IP. I never get a chance to play this as with problems, but I have to say this game has a great presentation. I does usually hope that the internet connection and the service will be stable, but other than that, this game is cool. It's not a great game. It has some flaws with the pay to get DLC, but the music is kind of good, but it's just the same track over and over again. There's nothing really new about the track. And what makes this game simple than different than the rest is that it doesn't rely on you don't have to pay DLC for this game. That's the same. You got to play this game without buying DLC. You can actually still play this game without the use of DLC. This game is from a PC standpoint, but you don't actually have to buy DLC to win the game. You actually could take your time and enjoy the aesthetics and the details you can find in the game. That's what I noticed about this game is that you don't actually have to really. I mean, I don't think this game is really a pay to win game scenario, as in it's not DLC oriented. I just usually find the game to be mostly simple once you get used to the game mechanics, because as much as you want to use it, it's actually a game that allows you to play as an actual RPG. If this game was sold in a retail price, I would actually buy it. I would actually buy the game as for retail. I would probably use the opportunity to buy the game as for retail if they meant the physical game, because I actually wanted to play. This is a good game. And another thing I also wanted to note is that this game is. So if you didn't notice that, check this from the upper right as is brought to my face game or coast. You actually get objectives from the right that tells you what you need to do, and when it tells you I need to make a ring. Now I don't know how you're supposed to do that in this type of scenario, but I guess but he wants you to craft a ring. Now all we did is start a bench. Everything he wants me to do is try me to create a bench. And once I finish that, you actually get some free currency you could use for I think for new items. And then you could get the golden seashell. The golden seashell, I think. You pretty much start you on with the gear that you don't even need. I was gonna get this, but if I did, it'd take care of my jump, and I actually need a jump to jump high. It actually makes the game more easier to say to use, as the more power you have, the better y'all. I also need some health generation. So once you did that, you can also use some frogs. The frogs is actually more useful to say, as the more you actually waste your onward to gear you don't even need, you can actually do so. So since I'm a newbie, as the game says, I should pretty much make a win. I just focus on the power stone parts. Also, the more you enter Uber One world. Now, before we even after the, I guess by wing you actually use that to increase vitality, which is your health. So now we did it. Oh, street. Well, we actually get a better weapon. I mean, I was gonna get the free jump, but I really want to get some magic finds, since the better the magic find, the more you will get. I don't know, but so I'm going to put in a little crater. I know this is so disorganized, but I can use this to 5 with my inventory being disorganized from day one. As the more you actually give you unwanted stuff that you actually need, you get mastery. And once you get the mastery to a certain level, you can actually get better experiences. And that's why I enjoy about this game, is that it allows you to take your time and get what you needed, instead of having to go. Funny enough, there's no actual story in this game. I just noticed. I guess it has a story during the opening cutscene, as in the opening intro of a cutscene, and it just explains the cutscene how this world, the goddess of the light, the goddess of the darkness, who is judged. I didn't really pay attention for the story, since even if it did, it wouldn't be even irrelevant. Jason enough, I say it has been years since I actually Uh, this is not my first time I even play a MMORPG. I actually did play all the MMORPGs such as Neverwinter, as you saw in my last video. And when I played Neverwinter, it was a decent game. It wasn't perfect, there was some issues. People say that most of the game is pay to win, but I doubt that was the case, but that's your opinion. Yet the major problem why I stopped playing Neverwinter is there was some problems with the internet connection in my house, or maybe there was something wrong with the servers. There were some errors that I have, which make the game unplayable to the point where I can't even play the game to even show you the auto footage. And it actually comes to the point where I couldn't even get the chance to actually get to, I don't know, level 72, which was the maximum for each character you have in your charge. And I will say that I also did play, and this might sound embarrassing, but Two Town Online and Cloud Penguin. Yep, I am not kidding you. I actually did play Cloud Penguin as an actual game made by Disney. I'm actually embarrassed I actually played that game. You can actually play Cloud Penguin on your iOS devices. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but I did play Millsberry.com, which was a game made by General Mills. But if you don't really use computers, I can't really blame you. Well, that saying that makes me more embarrassed to say I actually played Cloud Penguin. Oh boy, where to begin? This might come as a soccer, but I actually did play Cloud Penguin. And let me just break. Where to begin? I hope I don't use if I use embarrassment, but let's see. I think back in 2007 when I actually got learned how to use my first computer, the first thing I want to know was play Cloud Penguin and try to play. I didn't play the official Maple Story as in the actual PC game, actually play on the iOS. Badly. But I did play Cloud Penguin way back then when I was a kid. I think it was in the year 2007 when I actually know how to use a WASD key on the keyboard. And this is my first time when I actually know about how RAM works, how the CPU, how the processors on a motherboard works. Really, I actually was self-taught how a computer works. I didn't get taught in high school, no, middle school, in fact. I mean, back in middle school, most of my peers at my middle school actually went to Newgrounds and played some flash games that involve gore, blood, and sexual nudity. I mean, these are kids under the age of 12, and they were playing flash games that were adult content. Really, it was weird to think that in those days these kids were getting away with murder. I used to have a friend in middle school, now I actually don't. But my friend in middle school actually watched some Robot Chicken. He actually found a website where he actually watched all the Robot Chicken episodes for free. I mean, this was back then when Netflix was not relevant in that year. But he actually found a website. And the truth is that I think his name was Elias. Weird name, I know. But his name was Elias Caballero. Don't blame me. That's his parents' idea. But Elias Caballero found a website that also was Robot Chicken episodes. And really, I paid the teachers the teacher of, I think it was, I think first period where the teacher knows. I think it was in the afternoon. My teacher knew that was what me and EOs was Whopper chicken, and we got in trouble so much that the teacher actually calls my mother saying that I was watching Whopper chicken shows and episodes on Go, even though it was on Dark Room. Our age. Then I was actually watching Adult Dream at my mother Yusi's house. It was so weird to the point where I got into trouble watching Adult Dream as a kid 2 times. One in school and one in the projects. It wasn't that bad, but I got in trouble and my mom starts and my mom was disappointed that I was watching Adult Dream. But my uncle, my mother Yusi, actually support me. Actually did support me that I was watching Whopper Chicken. It was weird, but yeah, long story short, I got in trouble. My mom and I have a talk. She told me, as a kid, she told me not to watch Whopper Chicken again until I was actually 18 and 21. I was getting in the street trouble. But I think by now I understand why my mom doesn't want me to watch Whopper Chicken. I now understand why my mom doesn't want me to watch Adult Dream, because it's a complete crap. That the animation, each animation. I mean, I used to watch Family Guy on Adult Dream, but I mean, even any now it's 2016 and the show sucks. I mean, it has too many pure humor and it has no quality. Now I'm as mature and started mature as a person. Anyways, Adult Swim sucks. There's nothing really valuable in the show. All it is just satire and comedy shows these days. I mean, can you blame them? But hey, I think I don't have any favorite shows from Adult Swim besides Rick and Morty. But I think Pocket Morty was the only game that I actually played on iOS when I had my iPod Touch. And now I have an iPhone. It actually performs better on iOS devices. I could go on and on why I had to negotiate with my mother why I was watching the Adult Dream 2 times in school and the projects, but it was so funny. To this day, I do not regret the decision I made as a kid. It was way badass to say. I'm such a sicko to this. Boy. No. Let's see. What else am I missing? Oh yeah. Man, I was such a weird person. Okay, and let's see. So if we do that, it has regen, but if we do that, it decreases our jump. What? Let's count how many jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, oh, you can only make 12 jumps. So the more I actually put some gear, they actually decrease. I actually decrease my own jump. It sucks, but who can you tell? I can't argue with someone's movement speed, but. And speaking of Dark Realm, I actually did in fact manage to. I mean, now that now I'm a mature potion, I get to watch Adult Realm, but even if I was an adult, my mom still crashes out while I was watching because pretty much every show in Adult Realm is still, I think, questionable by nature. But I can't really blame her, since she was doing the best for me. Maybe almost, but you can't really blame my mother for trying to. Funny enough, the more I play this game, the more I actually get some attentions. Oh, we actually increased our mastery. That's a good start. I didn't understand why we need to go to cheese shop, but I guess we can use this as a positive benefit. So, maybe if I get, I think as a way that I was for. I think for. If I wait till I was for 10, I was able to upgrade weapons. That's another thing about this game is that it's way better than adult MMORPG. Nobody does it right in Crash. You don't actually have to talk to NPCs. You don't actually have to talk to NPCs to get the crash. So you don't have to get some fresh crashes. You can actually do your own crashes at your own pace. So you can actually have the freedom to do whatever you want without doing repairable crashes. And there are pinches at the front door. So good to know there's no combos, but this is way better than having to deal with stress at my job. Huh. And speaking of RPGs, I used to play. I think. Well, here's something you don't even see it. Hey, so people just do in fact play this game, but I usually think that. Now, the only thing I'm supposed to do is you will play some dungeons. I really will appreciate how much detail they put into this game, because I noticed that there's a lot of great detail that goes in this game. I mean, if you look at the aesthetics, the game graphics are not that best at its finest, but if you actually look at the environment, they actually do put some effort into the designs of these buildings. That's something you don't even see in MMORPGs. They would just use some assets they got from online shows. All those Google shows assets, but this game does become original. That's by using its own. This is something I don't actually see in a lot of MMOs. I don't usually know, but I don't see that it was the art of creativity and most anymore. This game changed my was perspective on how I view MMORPGs. Is to find really great MMORPGs, you just really need to find the games. I mean, it's not their fault, but they even try. But most MMORPGs these days, although not all of them, they mainly emphasize on the DLCs and pay-to-win scenarios. And I can hardly find any detail they actually put. But the only thing I actually see in MMOs is currency. And to this day, I actually never understand why that was the case, but really, I just actually hope there's actually better MMOs. I mean, Neverwinter is kind of decent, but the problem is that the game has suffered some too many graphical limitations. And I will say that the game could have some improvements if the game was actually fixed from day one. But who can you complain it to? Not me, that's for sure. I'd probably say this is an indie game. I'm not sure. I didn't even know that was the portal. Oh, we got that ain't great. This is a damn job that they create. This is like better detail and play the game. This game focuses more on this game will always focus more on detail than actual gameplay. But even then, the gameplay seems to be more functional, and the hit detection, thank God, it's not that bad. I mean, they have a game I actually played that has hit detection. I mean, it can either be that the hit detection is so bad to the point where the hit would not take damage, it would not register, and other times you have to dodge the enemy's attacks too many times in a row. This game is not one of those games. Although this game could be difficult, this game has some gestures that you want to see on the RPG. And that's something I always enjoy about it, is that it opens and windows it will open a window of opportunity by giving aesthetics that are so high detail while giving gameplay that's mostly functional. That's something I don't actually see in more RPGs besides Memento, and you actually use that to your advantages. And one thing I wanted to know is that when we have action RPGs as a genre that has been executed well, I think this game will match will win. I was thinking I think I might do some cosplay. I'm not sure what, but that would be cringeworthy to me, since what do I know about cosplay? I'm just a newbie who, let's be honest, who PC gaming all day long, try to open some cases and CS GO and Counter-Strike Global. It's kind of difficult to explain. And after already, I did actually play some of this game, beta. But I was figuring if I managed to get the level 29, I might be good. This game could be easy. Defeat this. Oh, this is the boss I always hate. Apparently, the Saloon bot Mayo actually takes more damage In fact, I mean, I'm trying to get the highest DPS possible, but this game pretty much take the ice in this cake when it comes to bosses. So difficult. I mean, you caught how much damage he's actually taking. I'm not even doing anything to the boss. Well, I managed to get the ever 10. That's a decent job, we say these. Speaking of dredge, I was going to make. Oh, you can still get more XP as you're going on, but the way the XP works in this game is it's actually more complicated. And why not I try to get to level 11? And this game is kind of good from my aspects. It gives you opportunity structure. The biggest good plan I have is the music. I just hope that it has variety into the musical genre. There's no variety. Let's hope this game has variety in the music, because I'm kind of exhausted that I have to hear the same music again at the same precise again moments. Oh boy. The combat is actually balanced. I'm surprised. And it's actually more. I used the enemies are not overpowered. And really enjoy the pixel art in this game. I just hope. I just often hope that I will be able to do my best so far. I don't know. So I'm paying. That is actually creepy. I'm getting myself killed by so many overdamaged. For once, this game has actually creativity when it comes to enemy arrangements. And this game is actually too loud. I mean, I could turn on the volume, but it would never make a difference. Sorry, Al. That was it. And let's see. I don't really care about critical damage because I can increase my DPS higher. Why do I care about highest DPS? Okay, that's kind of unfair that you have to put me across. Yeah, apparently his spawns rate are pretty much high. I don't want to negotiate the logic in this game, but he's kind of simple once you actually increase your power rank to, I don't know, 1,000. I might do multiple parts of the same game once I add some detail, but yeah. Well, who knows? I just hope I could get to This is more of a junk point than I ever imagined. So, oh yeah, Crop Agrin. Yeah, my embarrassing moments. Um, yeah, when it comes to MMOs, I think as a kid, the first game I actually played, I think actually was called Playground on the PC, and when I played called Playground way back as a kid, uh, it was somewhat fine as a kid, but I think as you age out, the game becomes more repetitive with the fact that you have to grind for coins. And most of the time, if you want to buy all the stuff as in cool outfits, it was most 2007, and I might make a video of Crawl Playground. Not because I want to, but because I want to make it a joke video as a novelty type of video. It will make myself look bad, but I could care less if I could care less if I get bells. Well, I mean, it has a text fraction, but I don't know you actually need it. But I don't. I mean, I don't even think the giant function is actually necessary. It says most people who actually use the giant function, they'll often use it for socializing. Let's go back to the hub and try to go to the ultra world. Actually, I play enough of games already. Alright. Oh, you go to make some crack. You go to buy some crashes, but it requires you to buy some in-game currency. The only type of crash actually, I wanted to have I picked the Neon Ninja because I was going to pick the Gonchio, but the thing is that when it comes to dual pistols, it was actually difficult to actually play. I was going to play it as the Ice Shade, but when it comes to these games, when they make it so much simple. Oh, catches the frag. That's nice. Okay, if we go to the store, you can actually get some packs that you needed. Apparently you have to use real world currency. I send the star pack. Beta board. But I guess you did the. I guess I wanted a dragon. Oh, we actually got our free. So yeah, sometimes it helps a lot when it comes to games. But I guess if you want to get the credits. And I guess this is the patron. I guess if you So I guess the patron is that when you buy this, if you spend 300 credits, you could get, you could jump higher. Even though you do take fall damage in this game, bear in mind, and you could also pretty much, I guess this is the benefits you could get as in the patron benefits. But this is a membership. The gems, I'm not really into two gems, but I have enough credits to last me for a while. And thinking I was going to save it until later. I don't know why you need horseshoes, but next we have the chaos chest. I guess you could actually buy this.